Morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Welcome to SKTV. Welcome to SKTV Live. Let's share the show, please. Plenty things to talk. Let's share the show. Let's share the show, folks. Plenty things to Plenty things to talk about. Let's share the show. And as you join us, share as you join. Good afternoon, good evening, good day. Marie Pratt, what's up? Marie Pratt is watching us from Atlanta, Georgia. Marie Pratt, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Let us know where you're joining us from. Let us know where you're joining us from. Give me 1 second. Let us know where you're joining us from. Let us know where you're joining us from, please. Let us know. Let me see. So as you come on and you tell us where you're joining us from. I am watching from Grand Jiga County, Zwejo. Attila's Care. Welcome, Attila's. Metro Kranga. Welcome, Metro from Minnesota. If you not tell where you follow from, we'll not call your name, we'll not recognize you. That means you can follow instruction. People that don't follow instruction, we don't work with them. Christina Johnson's watching us from Liberia. Okay. Well, you can't not call the employee watching us from. We're not even calling your name. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say, we'll not call your name. We'll not call you. The fact that you can't follow simple instruction, I mean, not important. Let's see. Ernestine Bernard watching us from Atlanta, Georgia. Folks, you all share the show, please. We got plenty to tell. Let me see. Kusuka Tosla, welcome, watching us from Maryland County, Harper. But man, I want a country I want visit. I want the places I want visit. I want the places on my agenda when I come to the country very, very soon. I want to visit Harper, Maryland County. I want to visit Zweju. I want to visit Foya. I want to go to the Broad Street, Foya Broad Street. I have a couple of places in my I want to visit. In my own I've been there, countless Bon County I've been there. So Bon County I've been there. Other places, some important places I've been as well in the country. But let's share the show, folks. Let me see who the Sarah Sanders. Hey family, it's been a while due to work, but I'm here watching from Dallas. Sarah, we're from Dallas, Texas. Good people. Good people from Dallas, Texas. Uh, Stanley Sharif is following us live from his comfort, from a comfortable in Broadville City. Okay, Broadville. Broadville, that people and big getting living there. Money people that live in Broadville. So I know if you want the money people then let me know, my man. Stanley, let me know. Patrick. Well, I take it back. I'm calling that person's name because the person refused to identify whether they're making jokes. Thing that you get, I swear to you, I'm not even calling your name, so I take it back. When you ready to tell what you watching from there, I'll call your name. Until then, I'm not calling your name. That Toba from Copenhagen City, Denmark, Europe. Ali Fofana watching us from Holland. People can be watching us from all across the globe. New Jersey pool now come. Young people, young yeah. Hello, New Jersey pool. The state where they get a wow, where people can go there and go sit and gossip. We know you. I mean, say, we know you. Let's share the show, folks. It feels good to be back. Feels really, really good. Let's share the show. We got plenty of things to talk about. I am looking at United Party. All we can say in Liberia, I am looking at you. All we can say in Liberia, about shoe shit with our machine there. We're looking at you. I think when you're passing around 1 minute, you want to take it back, another minute, you want to get a machine. You're going to put yourself together. We already got plans for that machine. So I say you're going to be acting. We got plans for our machine. So you'll be there. You'll be talking funny thing there. We told you from the beginning, you're not one listen. You'll be talking funny thing, you're going to bring our machine back. Yo, yeah, bro. I think we're stupid. I go buy our machine. First of all, you ain't tell your buy machine, okay, fine. We say, let's work with you. And I'll see machine you want to be playing joke with. So you ain't know about procurement business from the beginning when you're going for machine. We'll discuss that one today. We'll discuss everything here today. Let's share the show. My kidding, you need a part of it. Fair with me. Me and say we can get a hard time. That'll be okay. That'll be very, very fun. Very, very fun. Y'all will be okay. Just okay. You're not ready yet. I'm gonna bring our machine. You'll be playing tree. I think we're joking. And that machine been coming bring noise in the town. I pick it here. You're supposed to take machine and be passing around with it. Yo, bring that machine. It's all take machine and be checking. Are you ready yet? Yo, bring our machine. Yo, bring our machine. We're not worried about yo. Yo, bring our machine. Yo, bring our machine. Me that machine conversation I want here to do. And I want other funny. Anyway, I ain't want to say. First of all, you ain't consult with us. Yo, when your ball machine, you use our money. They say you don't carry machine back. La lie. You not carrying it back. We don't want refund 1 hour machine. 1 hour machine. Okay, Patrick say you follow me from North Carolina. Hey, you in North Carolina, in Peace City, you want show face? You scared? You can be in Peace City, be out here. I see nobody eat a dog goggle. Nobody that yellow t-shirt where you get our machine, but let me here for today.
Easy. You can't even waste so much because you see me now in my yellow, so you just conclude and
My
that
man,
if
now
I'll
what
be
mission
one of the
now what
no,
mission better? You think we joking?
listen.
I just say you're deciding to carry one machine back. But me try it.
No, the music can go back because I'm fighting hard now to become one of the driver or as you can see I'm training. Stop that, please. Don't do
I
that.
have
Or
business.
Steve.
We want one
Yeah,
machine.
yes. Yeah. Oh,
We
so you want
want
to
one
protest
machine.
for machine? They can't buy you, but
Don't even check.
look, I'm drinking my little milk because I'm one of the incoming driver
We want one
for
machine.
for the machine. So
Get
don't
our
bring
machine
on.
we so far in the country before we can be you can be talking about that one. They bring our machine here. Our machine is talking about saying it back. No, we're not worried about who we have made deal with. We're not on that one. We're not on-
Oh, what kind of man be this? No, but you gotta know as to where we will be going to get some of the things. So if you don't want to know, then I don't know about, or maybe what else that you want to know about.
Folks,
Mm.
good day to you there in the country. You're following of the Truth FM uh 96.1. The rest of the team will be joining Sekou, Monk, and everybody else. Let's share the show. If we haven't recognized you, we recognize you. We got Kelvino B. Roimo is watching us from Italy in Venezia. We got Mustafa Balo who's watching us from Riverses. Yeah, Mustafa, my man, the celebration is finished. You need to let us know what's going on. Uh, let's see, my man. If you're not tell where you're watching us from, we're not going to recognize you. That means you're not following instruction. Here. Fanny Kumar is watching us from Douala. Yeah, see, we got people them watching us from all over the country, my man. Look, our born and ran out, everybody glued to the radio. Don't even check. My old man there listening, sharp for our machine. I beg you, yeah. The zero I put my old man there when I'm in that small thing. We ready. We ready. Valentine Precious is watching us from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm planning a trip. I would not tell you where, but I'm machine baby. That machine baby will bring none. So that the machine baby go wear yellow t-shirt. You're not ready yet. And the machine baby. Frederick Zibbe is watching us from Towson, Arizona. Frederick, what's up, bro? Now the machine baby go wear yellow t-shirt. You don't see nothing yet. You don't see nothing yet. You're not ready yet. Jesse Jen is watching us from Pennsylvania. But folks, let's share the show, please. Today's a good day. Today is the 28th of May. May is over, as we can see. 2024. The timestamp here is 11:12 a.m. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Steve. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, as always. The Liberian women are the most beautiful women on earth. But most importantly, the Liberian people are the most important people on earth. That one you can go argue with your ancestor. We're not worried about you. We know say the Liberian women are the most beautiful women. If you're the men and you're with different women and that one are your business. Me that Liberian women are out of prison. I'm not prison no funny woman. I prison only Liberian women. Yeah. Only Liberian women. They get a wahala, they get a noise, but they're good people. Maybe that you right? Exactly. But maybe my man, there's a lot of other news. I don't even know where to start from. There's a lot of things going on around the world. Let me start with international other news really quick. Tumu Boniface Nelson is watching us from UK. Thank you, Tumu, for tuning in. No, Melbourne around the world, President Donald Trump, they're doing the closing. They're doing the closing stuff. The closing argument for him. Donald Trump lawyer then now already start writing and say they can't jail Donald Trump for Michael Cohen based on what he said. And Michael Cohen will fix it. Remember Michael Cohen was the one that take the money and go pay the prostitute for Donald Trump to not? Remember? Yeah. So that either. So that Michael Cohen in situation you can't handle. Michael Cohen testify against it and that's it. Yeah. My man, fix electronics. I don't know who that, but Truly speaking, I used to play number 9, number 10 when I was actively playing. That was my position. I used to play number 9, number 10. As anybody who knows, I was a serious checker. And I ain't check it. I mean, I was a maple happen, man. That means the wake up cry. And I'm talking about
Wow.
them. Gotta leave that thing, man. And I did say, because I dare. We don't want to wake up cry now. We don't want to maple happy. My man, don't do that. I want to talk on the thing that is happy. We need to maple happy. But so Melbourne, I wanted the news there. In Liberia, as we speak, in other news, and I show if the government trying to put us together, they want blame Mamaka ability. But we'll get you the inside scoop about what's going on behind closed door. But there's another big news in other news that come on. Honorable Yeket Kwaluba, one of the big boys in the town, the man will be showing face on Sunday with a press conference. We are getting credible information that Honorable Yeket Kwaluba will be in the country. Honorable Yeket Kwaluba is not going to hold back. He's going to come fiery, energetic. You know, I listened to the beginning from Soup this morning, the students. I listened to the press conference. You know, Benu Unleson, watching us from red light. All right, good looking. Listen to the press conference in the morning. You can tell that the tension is mounting and building up against this government. There is no amount of defense, lies, or excuses that will save them. The Liberian people that barely 6 months, the people are tired with them. The Liberian people tired with them. Only full money been there, the people tired with them. The pressure is building up against them. So that might be saying that there. The pressure is mounting and building up as we speak. The people are already tired with them. The people are already tired with Joseph Boaka, the Unity Party, and the lie. You know that thing where you did during early time where you slide, you can slide this time around. I'm telling you, you can slide this time around. It will not hold. It will not hold. The North just too much for you guys. Yeah, the North just too much. So Melbourne, what other training issue in the country? Let me give you a minute here. What other training issue?
So indeed, thank you for talking about some of them. And so let me say good evening again to our listeners, our followers. Indeed, you are good people. Thank you for always following this broadcast, especially the SKTV for making sure that you make SKTV your number one show. That is, you follow all of our activities, even though sometimes you disagree with us, but that's the beauty of democracy. So indeed, Steve, so many things happening back home. Basic commodities prices going up, US rate going up, everything is like people are a bit confused as to what is happening, what's going on. But again, before that, let me just bring you some of the latest happening. Senators split over government controversial announcement to bring into country 285 F moving equipment. And there were also break-in at Capitol building that left Maytex controversy, 18 million contract report missing, raises concern among lawmakers and public. And yes, and Speaker Kofa urges education stakeholders to enhance quality of education. Apart from that, Steve, the latest one is the yellow machines stuff where finally now the government of Liberia finally come out to talk about the yellow machine as to what's going on, what kind of contracts or what kind of deal have been signed, or what are the deal have been signed or not. So the information minister, Jeremiah Pia, told a Mika press briefing that the government would assert all efforts to bring in country yellow machine, noting that the move will provide road connectivity throughout the country. The Mika boss stated that the report about the 285 pieces of F moving equipment was a presentation made by Madam Mamaka Benete, Minister of State, with our portfolio at the just ended cabinet retreat. But the information minister remained unclear on whether the 285 reported machines in media will ever come to the country. So these are some of the happening, and there are mixed reactions to that. Other Liberians was happy from the beginning, but the way the news is now going as to where the machines are coming from, who is the source, who really are sending these machines in country. So there are mixed reactions, and as we speak now, people are now saying that, oh, like, in fact, this data machine stuff, first they were saying like it's going to be true, but the way they are seeing things or hearing from the media now is like maybe they may not see or hear anything anymore about this machine situation or the machine business. So these are major news in Liberia, Steve. These are some of the things that are happening, but the basic commodity prices still are going, or in fact going up. And the US rate as we speak is right now 195 in Liberia.
Well, folks, again, let me reiterate that BB Boy speaking. Let me talk in simple English. Let me tell you again, those of you who've been missing Honorable Yaga Koluba. Honorable Yaga Koluba will be in Liberia. He is going to be back in the country, and he's hosting a major press conference. We are getting information from reliable sources. No. Sources that can lie to us. Yeah. That Honorable Yaga Koluba is going to be in the country very soon, and he is hosting a major press conference this coming Sunday. You don't want to check. You don't want to miss that press conference. Look, let me say this.
Yes. So still quickly before you go in, there's the news that also that just coming in that the president of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Yimamboga Sr., has put off his trip to the 59th annual meeting of the African Development Bank and the 50th meeting of the Board of Governors of the African Development Fund due to pressing national engagement that require his presence in Liberia, according to the information minister.
Man, let us lead that story. Let us lead that thing. Let us lead that story. He ain't seen letter. I'm making lead that thing. He came to America, he poke Kengo, and he was passing around making no any time. They just talking funny thing and taking funny picture. But man, I get to see what issue, man. Who worry about Joseph Boga? Joseph Boga won't stay in the country, let him stay there. He won't travel, let him travel, will not care. The last time he traveled, where he bro? What he traveling not do? How he not benefit the people? So who worry about him? We don't even worry about himself. They answer in the country, the president of the country that nothing, that's zero balance, because we not see nothing that he not do for us so far. So we not worry about the price. That one of that news, that one you can carry somewhere else. No discuss serious thing. Look, Honorable Yaga Koluba will be in the country. And when you start talking about serious-minded people who can hold armed feet to fire coming to the country, then at the time we can listen. You think that Joseph Boga talking saying come and leave country, that wants to worry me, that I want to say, so, to do what thing? To do what thing? You know, that story, man, with Joseph Boga leaving the country, and I want to go to the one, I want to go to Joseph Boga not doing nobody any favor. Let him say that in the country, look, plus he there, that's zero. He not there, that's zero. So, what thing? What thing? 4 more, what thing will not benefit? He came to America, you're passing around, spend almost 2 million. Then you go spend another money now. They put a roof for that for him, we agree. So let him stay there. We're not worried about that one. We worry about serious-minded people. Whether you like it or not, in this contemporary politics in Liberia, let me not use the word contemporary because there are BB people that were in there, that educated people, that will poor people, children, who don't know book, that we can talk the raw way, the country way. Let me say the country way. In this government time in Liberia, starting from John we are in town, to red na. Me, my favorite lawmaker is Honorable Yaga Koluba. I support Honorable Yaga Koluba 100%. I tell you today, I declare my support for Honorable Yaga Koluba. I be Honorable Yaga Koluba. I be anybody that stands for what is right and the truth. So I be him. He will be in the country. Honorable Yaga Koluba present in the country is a sign of transformation, and he's fair in his accession. Somebody asking you get a serious man, yeah, you get a serious man, because you're not prison worshiping your criminal there. Yeah, you're not serious man. Yeah, me part of my own man who I follow now. Say you're not serious man. They're not ready
So
yet.
to the person that's saying that, or Steve, a mini quick. So to the person, when
When
they don't be careful,
feed of fire, be checking. You're not checking yet.
when they don't be careful, you get called over will become hero again. For me, like
Yeah.
it just started, right?
No,
And
let me disagree with you. Yaga Koluba will not become hero again. Let me tell you something today. In terms of that title hero or that nomenclature hero, Yaga Koluba, we can joke around. Yaga Koluba has been one of the most consistent lawmaker in terms of saying the truth, regardless of which side it's on. You know, these are things that we need to, these are people that we need to look for and support those. Let me tell you something. If all the lawmakers are falling in line in our country, can you imagine you have all these lawmakers? Yeke was one of the very first person that after supporting Joseph Boakai came out and exposed them. And everything he has said so far, it has happened. Tell me which one I lied that he said has been lied. So that kind of person has always said I check on. No, I'm not checking on the representative. No, I'm not checking on me. I let people know who can say it clear. I let people know who can say the truth and we move on. That means we'll go support. That means we'll go what they got people. I don't let lawmakers who can be checking. You won't say the truth, you say the truth. You won't be serious, you be serious. I don't own lawmakers who can be checking. I say it now. Yaga Koluba will be in the country. I will listen to a press conference. Me, I will listen to it. Me, I will listen to a press conference. And my own data. It may be that you don't listen to you, not listen. Me, I will listen. I will listen. And when we finish listening, we'll count the show, we'll analyze what he said. And we'll hold a feet to fire if you do what is wrong. Y'all know now, we don't want to hold feet to fire now. You already know. We want to hold feet to fire. We can hold people who don't want to tell the story them behind here. We can talk it in public, we can talk it here. That's why I let Yaga Benny, he can say the truth. Me, I let Yaga Benny. Let me tell you, anybody want to say anything, say me, I let Yaga Benny. In fact, you're not even moral people than most of you. You're moral people there. Moral people there. So me and Labrampo in politics, we not get moral issue. We not get moral issue in politics. Me and Labrampo, we not get moral issue. You support killers, warlords, criminals, crooks, liars, deceivers. Don't make excuses for them so that you may also be on moral issue. On the issue of moral, but I not get it with you. I not get it with you because you're not serious people. You're not ready. When they bring people that were moral to you reject them. You make excuses around them. So hey, I don't worry about it. The day you're ready to support people with morals in our country and integrity, then we'll talk moral issue. Until then, now as we're speaking, me, I support Yaga Koluba. And you're going to do nothing about it. When Yaga Koluba comes to the country, I will listen to his interview. I will listen to his interview. I will listen to his interview. Everybody get their views. The one where you say that I'm not led, I will not accept it. The one you say that I led are true, I will accept it. Everybody get a thing what they can do. I will listen to Yaga. So Yaga will be back, folks. But like I said, there are a lot of things to talk about. A lot to cover. I see my boy Milborn today in his Google. Milborn, I will take a break. I will take a break for a few minutes. And you will run the show for the next few minutes. I will be right back. I got to fix some things here quick. I'll take a break. I don't want to go on musical break the whole house, but you'll run the show. And maybe you can take one or two calls in the meantime. Okay, Sekou joining. Also, Sekou will definitely run it while I run. Mr. Kane, what's going on?
I'm good.
Yeah, lastly, I just want to, bring it up. Melbourne last night were in the reunion again. Sekou Kane again deliver on the mid level. Sekou Kane deliver. Monk, I'm very sorry. Monk, I'm very sorry to tell you, Sekou delivered last night on the mid issue. And it was a fantastic meat night. We ate meat, we drank atay, we had some very good times. I came this morning, I felt very energetic. That's why I didn't even answer Melbourne call. Because I know that I will be waiting with my energy today for our Mr. Kane, please, when I come back, I would like for all to talk about. I know you're against or you're think that our machines will not come, but that machine will not bring noise in the town. They will get all that machine. They will not put our heart on it and they leave that machine behind. That machine, Benny, it will not be easy. But Mr. Kane, it's up to you. Let me run quick. I got to take care of something quick.
Yeah. So before you go,
yeah,
Um, we have some information about the whole machine thing and Joseph Boakai rejecting the machine stuff and they trying to pull ability and
Yeah.
so
Mr.
we
Can thank you. Let me roll you up.
have some information on the source of the machine and what's going on with it. So, by the way, Mong and Mabon, how you guys doing? Before we jump into the conversation, people are not sharing the show, so I'm not even sure if I will get to that. Actually,
Yeah, these people I really don't know.
yeah, to
Sometimes you
that
just get
breaking news
sick,
because
man.
the information we are about to share with people is very, very, very important. So if the people share the show, we'll definitely talk about it. If not, I will just be here. We follow some yama yama conversation and then we'll call it a day because
I mean, you get few click of a mouse, and we say all the
Yeah,
time, just
man.
comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share before you start the show. It's that simple.
yeah, so maybe I will take some time to share the show as well. So by the way,
Yeah, myself, I'm
Mom,
doing that now already.
how are you, my man? How you doing? Yeah, and how
Man,
my
I'm
boy?
doing great as always.
How my boy doing? You doing good? You
Well,
doing?
my picking hanging in there, doing great. I'm in a better spot right now than ever. Yep, it's a great day to be alive, as always. And we're hanging there. The Twin City looks good today. The weather is not too bad. It started with a little bit of a rain, but it's heating up, so we take it every day. You know, one thing I learned in life: no matter how tough your situation is, you are still better off than thousands, if not millions, of people. So just be grateful. Gratitude is everything in life. Every day, no matter your situation, whether you up, whether you are down, just be appreciative for what you have. That's
So
it.
I will wait when they are. I'm looking at Facebook on my other phone. I know YouTube is doing very well now, but I'm looking at Facebook on my other phone. Facebook only have like 140 some more people. Come on now. Maybe when that reaches to 200, then I will start to talk about what I want to talk about. So you share the show. If you share the show, fine. If you don't share the show, it's okay. It's good to be here. Everybody got to share the show. Tag your friends. You know, Mount and Maybon, Liberia, we are in deep trouble. Very, very deep trouble. And if Joseph Nima Boakai does not be careful, the people that he trusts, they are about to bring down his government. They are about to incite them against each other. And at the end of the day, some people will be fired, some people will be brought on, and Joseph Baga himself will face some serious, challenges when it comes to people around him. And I'm seeing also huge, growth of tribal sentiment and nepotism around him. But Liberia is a small country. Everybody knows somebody. Everybody is somehow connected or related to somebody. So at the end of the day, if you don't be careful, you will find yourself in a very, very difficult position. The country as is right now, we are watching. But when it comes to the yellow machines that we heard about, they are now trying to put it on Mama Capability, as if to say Mama Capability initiated the whole yellow machine thing. Mama Capability and some others will be used as collateral damage, as sacrificial lambs to save face. I don't know how far they'll go with it, but among it will interest you that there are people that travel to South Africa and we have names of people that travel to South Africa. And there was a negotiation. So to even suggest or to assume that Joseph Boagai is not aware or was not aware of what happened, of the deal, you are literally, telling me that Joseph Boakai is simply not in control. You are justifying what we have said over time, that he does not know what is going on. He does not have control, and he does not make decision. Where in the world a deal of this magnitude, something that will cost the country $30 million United States dollars, where in the world you will believe that a minister working in the president's office, by the way, minister without portfolio, will go and negotiate such a big deal outside of the country, unknown to the president. You're simply telling me we don't have a president. If you are going to blame Mamaka for the yellow machine deal. But again, like I said, our people are sharing the show, but we're not there yet. We are 159 on Facebook. I'm not looking at all the other media platforms. I know we have thousands of hundreds of thousands of people listening to us on the radio. But I'm talking about Facebook. Our people are too lazy to share the show. Y'all know we don't got money to buy artificial viewers.
We don't have money to buy views. We don't do pay-per-view.
We don't get money for that. we got
organic view.
Yeah, we got patient to get authentic view, real people, so we can talk. But we don't just want to engage in empty talk. We want to engage the Liberian people discussing real issues. Monk,
they raised it to 375 straight. Someone put pressure on them. They're hardly looking at
the president's son, because they're sharing it now. The president's son is in the know of this yellow machine information. Sylvester Grisby is in the know of this whole yellow machine deal. And President Joseph Nima Boakai is fully aware and in fact the mastermind of the whole yellow machine deal. I spoke to a few people yesterday, and we got the information about what was going on, what happened in South Africa, discussion that was also held in Ghana, and those that were involved, those that flew to South Africa, those that were involved in the meeting in South Africa. When we got that information, we try to call, as always, we always call to ask people to confirm or deny our information. If you play a game with us, we will come and expose it to the public. It is being alleged that the company that is providing this or these machines is a mining company. Is a mining company that have already given some money, cash, to some people close to the presidency. And the president has his share of the pie. Now, you remember, Monk, if you remember vividly, when Costa talked about the deal for Wologisi mining in Ghana, they would have talked about $30 million.
Oh yeah,
You remember that?
I remember still
You
vividly.
remember exactly it was around $30 million?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you know that the machineries in question will also cost around the same $30 million?
The similarity is there, right? You're threading the needle, right?
Okay. According to our information, these people had a conversation. They are mining company. They are not giving that machine to Liberia. They are entering into agreement with Joseph Nima Boakai so they can give them the Wologisi mountain
Scratch my back, scratch your back.
in exchange of those equipment, because they say they don't have the cash to give it to the people. So the people say, well, what can you do? Okay. Since the president's agenda is around road construction, we can offer the equivalent in machinery. So they will give them the money contract to go and take Wologisi mining. In fact, half of Joseph Boakai rescue team are complaining.
Okay.
Half of the people from the rescue team are complaining that they were not aware of anything that has to do with this machine. Some are aware, but majority of them are saying they are not aware. Some of them is saying that they already shared the money among themselves, the initial money that was given to them. So the machine, the deal, it has something to do with the given Ologisi Mountain of Lofa County, also with the promise to pave the roads in the entire Lofa so that the people will not feel bad of selling the Ologisi Mountain. You know, sometimes some of those UP supporters, small one, or Joseph Mabaka supporter, then the little one that will come on Facebook to distract people. Sometimes they don't see problem with these things. They don't think it is a problem. And because Joseph Boakai and the Unity Party people are accustomed to lying, anything you say, any information about them, because they are a bunch of liars, the first thing they will say, oh, you're lying. Instead of going to their masters to ask them, because some of them, you are not privileged to information that we have, which you have the privilege that we have when it comes to information. Let the people tell you how many people travel clandestinely to South Africa. Let them tell you how many people from this government that participated in the meeting, who represented Joseph Nima Boakai in the meeting. Mamaka Belete working directly for Joseph Nima Boakai. Mamaka Belete, when it comes to direct connection in activities of Joseph Nima Boakai, Mamaka Belete seems to be like the chief of staff. Mamaka Belete work directly for Joseph Nima Boakai. She handles all the personal activities and decision making for the president. Sylvester Grisby is the one who is the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs in the Ministry of State, I mean the Executive Mansion. Mamaka Belete is the Minister of State without portfolio in the same Ministry of State. They have equal power when it comes to functionality. Mamaka Belete handles the personal and direct activity of the president, while Sylvester Grisby handles the administrative aspect. So some of these little one named Joseph Boakai supporters, the Unity Party people, then they have no capacity. They have no leverage. They have no connection to even understand some of these things because it's too big for them, because they are not privileged to this information, because they got no clue about what's going on in the government. For them, they are just followers. All they do is insult, disrespect, and say la la, da la, da la. That's all they do. That's what they were trained to do. That's what they are paid to do. To discredit everybody, to discredit every information, as long as negative on the Joseph Nima Boakai government, say that la, da la. So never be distracted by them. They are just a bunch of headless, beheaded chickens. You know, when you cut a live chicken hair, right, the way you can go, no sense of direction. But then they don't know what's going on. So don't let you be distracted by them. But I'm telling you, Joseph Nima Boakai agreed to have a deal for Wologisi Mountain to these people who are mining company, who in South Africa. In fact, the machine they're talking about now, they have some of the machine that's supposed to come from Russia. Just so you know. Russia. You know, if they actually talk too much, information that we say we will hold and maybe dig deeper or clarify more, we will most of them are there, let it come and defend it if we are lying. The one that telling you, oh, Mama Kability went and did X, Y, and Z. Mama Kability did nothing without Joseph Nima Boakai approval. But you know, they say water drought, fish eat fish. The Unity Party is about to be exposed in a very, very, very disgraceful manner if they play with this yellow machine thing. There are a lot of story behind it, bigger than you know. So Monk and Steve and Mabel, the people that want this Wologisi Mountain contract, they have record of dirty deals. They have exploited other countries in Africa. In fact, they have some issue in Equatorial Guinea. You know, the people there, they don't know anything. They're a bunch of empty-headed, beheaded chickens, you know, going one direction, one-dimensional people that know nothing about what's going on in the country. Even in the government they're supporting, they have no idea whatsoever. The people that they are striking the deal with, they have record of corruption or dirty deals in other part of Africa. In fact, last year, they went to Sierra Leone, but they didn't get what they wanted because they have record of corrupt activities in Equatorial Guinea. You know, Equatorial Guinea got oil. They got a lot of mineral and natural resources. They went there. They entered some shitty deal with some people. And they were caught. You know, when you saw some of the Unity Party people writing on Facebook, calling the people corrupt-minded people, they are criminals, those are bad guy dealing with, you know, about to do business with the devils. That's why yesterday I posted on my page, on my personal page, when I said, so is it okay? It is okay to dance with the devil for political expediency, but then it's bad to do business with the devil by the same group of people. Does that make sense to you? Because some UP people now have done their own research and you know about this company. And some of them are angry because they learned that they already received some money and they are not aware of that money. They don't know who all received, who all got what. That's why some you people are angry. Some of them in the government, some of them on the rescue mission, they are heavily divided. In fact, something that I didn't want to talk about, but we'll talk about it right now. The vice president. The vice president was not informed about the deal. Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn was not informed about the deal. The deal was initiated by the president's office, and the president's son was part of the delegation that went to South Africa. And the initial money that was received by them, if you don't be careful, that list will go up of people who receive what. Because UP people are heavily divided, especially those on the rescue mission that were not Unity Party people. Most of them were sidelined. And now they are angry. They are speaking. They are reaching out. They are sharing information. So the information I want to give you here is that whether it's Joseph Nima, whether it's Sylvester Crispy, whether it's Mama Capability, they were not fair. They were not honest to the Liberian people, not even to their own people. So everybody who is shifting blame or pointing fingers at Mama Capability, just know that everything that Mama Cat knows, Joseph Boakai is aware. Everything Mama Cat did was approved by the president. Mama Cat is just a messenger. Mama Cat is just a trusted, able lieutenant of Joseph Nima Boakai. And Joseph Nima Boakai does not have the balls, the audacity, the gut to fire Mama Capability. I tell him 1 million times. Joseph Boakai does not have the courage, the audacity. He does not have the spine to fire Mama Capability, particularly on this issue. Heaven will break loose. Because she knows exactly everything Joseph Boakai knows. And she did not act on her own on anything. Do you think Mama Capability would act on her own and go to a ministerial retreat or presidential government retreat and go and make such an announcement on her own? Does that make sense to you? You think Mama Capability would just come, go and strike a deal for Liberia and go and talk about that in the government retreat without the acquiescence of the president? Are you mad? Are you really listening to yourself? I saw somebody writing, oh, thank God, President President Boakai, thank you for rejecting the yellow machine deal. Mama Capability is this, is that. You are sick in the head to even think that Mama Capability will do stuff like that on her own without the approval of the president. Let me tell you something. Some of the people that you call today rescue people, some of them are angry, they were not aware. And the reason they're angry, now they know how many machines going to who, which country, so they can use it for themselves to campaign. And what the people want to get in return is the Wologisi mining contract, because they are a mining company. I will start by saying this. If Joseph Nima Boakai, that man, if Joseph Nima Boakai, that real deacon, A Joseph Numa Boakai, that the men of wisdom. Let he fire Mamaka ability for this yellow machine issue. You will see what will come outside.
Well, well, folks, if you're just joining us, you're on SKTV. A few weeks ago, we told you that, we told you that we'll give the Joseph Human Boakai government chance to tell the Liberian people exactly what behind the yellow machine or the machine business. We told you on SKTV that when we ask questions, we know the answer. We're not just saying I'm just asking questions. We also told you guys that it grabs our attention when they selected Mamaka ability to be the person to make the pronouncement. When you had all of those people in there, even Joseph Human Boakai himself were there. Normally, it shouldn't be Mamaka ability making that kind of announcement or pronouncement. It should be coming from someone else. But they decided to put her there. Monk, what is your reaction before we because Monk, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah. What is your reaction? Based on what we're getting from the whole machine business.
The machine story is just so, it's almost unrecognizable. You cannot tell, you cannot make anything of it, but we said it here. That's why yesterday I cautioned the chairman. I said, Chairman, in as much as he want to express good intention, when you work as oversight man, it gets in the court, trust but verify. This thing was a lie. It was a shame. It was a means to take the pressure off this government. That's why the whole retreat were all about. And you know, the guy who was trying to lecture Amara, even though I'm now a fan of Amara himself because they are all part of the same problem, that was trying to lecture Amara about the first branch of government and that of the executive, he was the one doing the actual grandstanding because they lie. In the presentation, within the video, on the screen, they had 285 moving equipment purchased that the English they use by the Joseph Boakai administration for rehabilitation and agriculture. That was the sentence blinking on the screen. But yet your so-called senator from Montreal County came and lied. It was Amara that forced them to spill the bean. I just listened to the, how they call it earlier today, the Minister of Information, the man who came here breaking about the Harvard University. he was fumbling to answer a basic question. They all lied. There was a scam. That's why I told you, I said, if you take your time to read that particular communication from Amara smelled rat. He knew it was too good to be true. He knew it was a lie. That's why he picked up the phone to call them to make sure, because he knew this thing was a lie and a scam. Let me tell you something, brother. We are not yet to relitigate the election. Joseph Boakai MO is exactly what you see happening. Joseph Boakai will always use his proxies to do his dirty work. He showed it before the election. He showed it during his time as vice president. I look at people to be like, if I pay hands, I clear. Like, you gotta be a special kind of a fool. Joseph Boakai presides over the Liberian Senate for 12 years as the president of the Senate. You tell me that concession and D agreement and partner, he's not knowing about it? No, he's fully aware, but he will use proxies because people got that notion that he got clean hands, so he will always protect that. But no, he's always in the know, but he will use other people to do the dirty work to create an extra layer for him so he can protect himself from any liability or anything about corruption. That's how he operates. So this protocol officer or minister of state with our portfolio is nothing new. It's just how Joseph Boakai operates. But I can tell the Liberian people that we're right. We called it for what it is. And it can just pain my heart that we who trying to erect some checkpoints to keep this government feet to the fire, to question things, and people will be calling, talking nonsense that we will talk tired. The very same people that are being affected, that are being abused, and they the one. But you know, one thing I realized just by listening to the callers over the past couple of weeks, they are disappointed, but they want to do reverse psychology, like I always said. They are mad. They know exactly what's going on. They know what we'll be saying is the truth. But for them to come out and say, you know what, we were wrong, they will not accept that. So when you see an attack coming on against SKTV, it's not because we are not saying the truth. It's because they are disappointed. They made a wrong investment. They took a risky bet that is harming themselves. So this is their own way of expressing their anger and frustration. So at the end of the day, they call here, they try to play defense for the old man. We told you, We live in a business and an interactive world today. We don't need traditional politicians because the entire globe, everybody is scrambling for resources. Joseph Barker doesn't have contact out there. You guys, look, let me tell you something, Steve. I was picking 1997, like I was not even eligible to vote in 97. One old man upper college, a professor called late. Howard Metzger's grandfather was a professor at LU. When you look at the 86 constitution, he was one of those on the comedians were from Grand Cape County. They call him Inescape Metzger, professor. We know when people are jumping the screen when they elected Charter, he said, Sarah, if people don't know what they are bringing upon themselves. He said, this man is a Marxist. No major investor will come to this country. He will only bring to the criminals. And the OTC and all the funny company that came, it was exactly where they were. No sound money investor. I'm talking about multinational corporations that know how to do business. We look at things happening in Liberia and say they want to make an investment. And the same thing with Solomon, we are government. For 6 solid years, George Weah never brought one major investment throughout his presidency. Because, first of all, if an investor is ready to make an investment into a country, he look at the government itself, the profile of the president. You look at the judiciary branch and how they operate. Look at the laws. What kind of sound-minded men with that worth billions of dollars or that want to make some significant investment will look at Georgia and come and invest on our Georgia presidency? That's why one of them never came. And you see, they keep going to the funding, the Iboma, the Eton. Yeah, they might look that investor, but these are all money launderers. They are not, the one thing about dealing with multinational corporation, they get check and balances both in your country and out of the country. So if a U.S. corporation comes to Liberia and make an investment, they are not only susceptible to the Liberian population or the Liberian people, the U.S. government also keeping track on them about corruption. That's a good thing when you deal with a legitimate investor. They are being checked all around the world. They must meet certain standard and conditions to be able to invest. You can't bring these criminals from South Africa and want somebody from Ghana. These people are not investors. They are money launderers. That is why when you do research about a corporation, they always got some kind of scam or some kind of a bad reputation, some kind of bad PR attached to that firm. They are not regular investors, and those are the people Joseph Barker is going to attract, unfortunately. That's why you see
Morgan Sekou, I wanted to bring this question to you because, truly speaking,
maybe are we on the radio or you guys carry on the news bulletin? I just want to make sure. You can write your answer if you don't want to talk. You can write your answer in the chat. Go ahead.
So Mr. Kane, truly speaking, I'm a little concerned that we're in a bigger problem than we think. And the reason I'm saying this is because the Senate that's supposed to be considered, okay, they're carrying the news. Well, let's then go around some things because this question I want to pose it on the radio. And the reason for that is I would like the Liberian people to hear this, the danger that the country is faced with. This is not a joking matter. I hear people complaining, small team prices going up. Saint Joseph Boaga then take over. Team prices going up. Saint Joseph Boaga then take over. We're in some serious problem as a country. And you know who bringing the problem? That the president and the legislature. Some of them are aware of this deal. Some of your senators and your legislature, and they are aware of this deal. The movement to South Africa and other places, they are aware of it. They know of it. They are aware. But as Sekou said, I want to agree with Sekou. The challenge is to Joseph Boaga, and he did go in the church. And he's an honest man with integrity. He's an older man in the country. Let him fire Mama Ability. Let him do the right thing.
Yeah.
Fire Mama Ability. The challenge is on Joseph Boaga. Let him fire Mama Ability. Let him try it. Amen. Let him go try it. Or let him fire Sylvester Grace B. You know why they will not do that? Joseph Boakai is aware of this. Nobody should exclude Joseph Boakai or thank him for anything. Joseph Boakai is aware of this deal. Let me tell you something. He's not only aware, he deep in it. And guess what? Our friends and our partners track this deal down. Oh, we in some beautiful nonsense as a country. Can you imagine? In 4 months, your president is involved with corrupting it and with funny people who moving money around. You ain't seen nothing here. And I want that. All the old coming agree now. Now the red thing we agree on.
I agree a long time ago.
But no, let me tell you something. We will celebrate our machines. Whether they reduce it to 25 or they reduce it to 1 or reduce it to 2, we don't care. We do not care.
What if you don't see the machine?
Eh?
What if the machine does
Yeah,
not?
why
I didn't see the machine. I saw the machine.
No, you saw the
No,
picture.
you saw about them recently.
No. I saw the machine.
You saw the picture. That you don't
No,
see?
I saw the machine.
Where in Labrador?
No.
John
Yeah,
Deere.
but we're talking about the machine.
Yes, I saw it on 3D. They presented it to us at the minister at the conference. Look, I saw the machine. Look, I'm enthusiastic about it. That's why you're joking with. Yes. Look, I'm very optimistic. Let me tell you something. This government, we have elected a man of transparency and integrity in the Deacon Joseph Yuma Boakai, who lies on, who lied on oath in a court of law.
Before we get back on radio, Steve,
I saw the machine.
I just wanted to inform you, and Monk, the last time I jokingly told Monk was laughing about it. Joseph Boakai people are fighting with each other with Jeremiah Kune for 2029. They believe that Joseph Boakai, with the presidency, with the presidential treatment, Joseph Boakai will manage his health, and Joseph Boakai will get the needed medical attention. They have invested millions of dollars into it. They are setting up that he will run 2029. And Jeremiah Kun and Prince Johnson then said that Joseph Boakai betrayed and Joseph Boakai lied to them. Joseph Boakai brought Jeremiah Kun on board with the promise that he's going to run for one term. But Joseph Boakai people are saying Joseph Boakai will go for a second term. And Jeremiah Kun has invested heavily. In fact, we will come up with some of the beneficiary of Jeremiah Kun's investment into the 2029 bid, including people in America here. Is a big deal, is a big news. We're not going to talk about it today because we are talking about this yellow machine thing. I don't want us to leave that right now because this whole idea of Jeremiah Kun presidency and the fight to stop him is a whole different ballgame. We can do a whole show on it. Steve, do you know that there will be no unity party or rescue team after Joseph Juma Boakai? The rescue team will destroy before the end of Joseph Juma Boakai's term. Whether he decides to run or not to run, let's pray for long life for him and for ourselves and good health. Whether he runs or not, there will be no rescue mission. Unity Party will be destroyed. The rescue train with Chakla, Nyomle will be running for president. Jeremiah could be running for president. Fonati Kufa will be running for president. Nyomble running for president is in twofold. Nyomble is shooting for the moon. If she can't get to the moon, so she will be undisputed candidate for VP. And that's when Dillon will run in Grand Bassa County. So the fight against Jeremiah Kun is too much. But we'll leave that story for another day. All the people that have been spending money preparing for the presidency 2029, we'll start to talk about them maybe after tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll put a list also so you can know them.
The people they started spending, I'm talking about real money.
We'll put a list also.
In fact, you know, Jeremiah Kun also have paid money. He has paid money to some lobbyists here in America to remove the restriction on him, the visa restriction. Jeremiah Kun attempted 3 times to get a visa to come to America. It was denied. Now he has paid money to a lobbyist group here. We also have the information of that lobbyist group. If they say that Allah, then we'll talk about it.
But Jeremiah can say that.
No, you're not
You
going
can
to say
never
that.
say that.
Yeah, we're supported and someone will say that Allah.
Mr. Kanye, what people don't know, most of them don't know anything. I feel sorry for them some of the time. So, you know, sometimes I really feel sorry for them. And but Mr. Kanye, here's the thing. Here's something that I think is even more dangerous. Can you imagine the Senate plenary decided to forgive the public wealth minister for the 22 million that they gave them? Can you imagine? Listen to this. They term it as a misstep with good intentions. You're a senator then, who's supposed to hold a plenary, the public wealth minister. But right, if this was in any serious country, the first thing they would have done, rating the executive to forward this guy to the GAC for investigation, and the president would have had this guy either suspended or fired while he's going through investigation. The man spent 22 million. You know what 22 million is? Do you know how much 22 million is? You know what 22 million means? You know what you can do? 22 million. The 22 million they tell you instead of facing roadway. That lie.
So we're going back to, I think we're back on the radio. Maybe from there we can entertain some calls from our people. The yellow machine, all the machine and business you're talking about, that they're trying to act like they're not going to do it anymore. From the start of the machine thing to the end, that's also lying, that's also corruption, that's money laundering. And Joseph Boga told the boy that he will get there and will get him money. He doesn't have money to buy the machine, but they put the machine, but you'll get them because they are mining companies. of South Africa. So Liberians listening on the radio, when you see them running in their mouth, shifting blame, apportioning blame on different people. Somebody say, oh, you are defending Mama Kapalete. I don't defend anybody. We don't defend anybody in Lobaga government or any government Malawi. We only speak truth to power. We want fair play. We want fair play. If Joseph Boakai instructed or allow himself to be a part of the deal where they have already received some money, and then in the middle of that, you want to throw somebody under the bus, and then we should say supposedly and say nothing about that. That is unfair. It doesn't matter whether it's Mamaka. We said the same thing. Sylvester Grisby, he's aware. He's aware. Joseph Baga's son, he's aware. Those that got on the flight to South Africa, they know we are telling the truth, and they know if they play with it, we will put their name outside. Those that traveled to South Africa, those that participated in the initial conversation in Ghana and the other conversation in South Africa. We will expose them. We will also expose what happened with that particular company in Equatorial Guinea. That company that Joseph Boakai tried to sell our country to. Now, because they have been exposed now, some of them now want to use Mama capability as sacrificial lamb or collateral damage. No. That's not how it works. If you made a mistake, you initiated a wrong deal, and you regretting it, say that, oh, it was a mistake, we didn't know these people. You can say that. Some people believe it, some people will not believe it, because I know you guys willfully did everything with the belief that Liberian people will not know, thinking that you can do anything underwater. And as Steve have said, time without number, no matter where and how we engage in these shady deals, we will know. We will know, trust me, we will know.
You guys know what I was laughing for just now, right? I was reading this article. Look, our country is a joke. Whenever there is an ad hoc committee established to do an investigation on corrupt practices or money laundering, the new trend now is people will go and burglarize a lawmaker office in search for those documents. And it happened to Amara Kone as well a few days ago, that Georgia government awarded this company, the Qatari-based company, of $18 million, or they call it Medtech Scientific, to do inventory tracking or whatsoever at the Freeport of Monrovia. But they believed that it was a corrupt deal, more of a money laundering case. So Amara Kone, a crew were the one doing the investigation, and guess what? His office got burglarized, and they took the hard copy of the investigative report. Look, I don't know. Our people don't know. We don't have a country. It might look like a country, but no. So they've been saying that it's been happening now. It's a common thing now on Capitol Hill, that whenever there's an investigation, it will be the same old people. It's just one crew after another. And we say these things, that these two, the past administration and the present administration, they are one of the same. They were the same player. They just changed position in jersey. So you will keep getting the same result. When I read that report, I was like, wow, you got to be kidding me now. The people who are supposed to be carrying on an investigation, they're attacking each other by burglarizing their offices. Not the first time. So the security forces on Capitol Hill now, the people who provide security are saying that this thing is becoming a common practice now. Every time they come to work, somebody's office is broken into. Now, Amara was the latest victim because he was conducting, he was the head for this ad hoc committee to carry on the investigation.
So, Monk, You know, you remember when we were talking about me during the election time, when they said the people that allegedly went to the home of the former Justice Minister Gloria Musso-Scott.
Yeah.
You remember that the people were saying that it was the CDC people that went there just to get a copy of information she had because she was a lawyer for Joseph Walker and the Unity Party people that what they went there for. So like he said, we don't have country. They are accustomed to that.
Yeah.
And one of Joseph Walker, children, one of his trouble pickets are the name of Caroline. Because we mentioned Mama Capability. She's saying Madingo Solidarity. Maybe Sylvester Grisby is Madingo as well. Sometimes I don't like to take on. Yeah. Sometimes I like to limit my, when I rather strike back on I don't like to do against female for some reason. I have limitation when I'm addressing a guy than when I'm addressing female. Don't bring your tribalism here, Mama. Our discussion on SKTV has nothing to do with tribe. We are telling you, we told you about we tell him to fire Mama Capability, not because she's Madingo, she Pele or Gio or Mano. We're telling you because Mama Capability knows, Sylvester Grisby knows where the bodies are buried. So you're not stupid to fire him. If you or her, when you do that, you'll be exposed. Say your brain is not developed enough to understand those simple logic. And you are attaching that to tribalism. When you speak to your true nature. And we know most of you gravitate towards Joseph Nima Bwaka because of that thin tribalism that is embedded in your brain. Anything you do, you will not leave it behind you. Like LeBron will say, monkey will never leave a big black hand behind. If you are a tribalist, if you are a tribal bigot or divisionist, carry somewhere else. Our conversation here, maybe Steve is a Madingo too. Maybe Mong is a Madingo in your mind.
But what happened if I was a Mandingo? That's the question.
Because that's why we are saying, Joseph Barker, we tell you to fire Mama Capability or Sylvester Grisby. We told you the reason is because we know that whatever reason that you're going to fire them for, they are aware of everything. They know that you know, and they did everything on your direction, by your directive, and you benefited from it. Your son is part of the deal. So if you are stupid enough to fire them, and you will be exposed. That is the rationale behind we telling Joseph Boakai to fire Mama Capability if he actually call himself man. Do you want to attach that to tribalism? Shame on you.
Well, Mr. Kane, just before we go to the line, because we want to hear reactions from back home. Maybe I don't know if you're ready to help us with some calls over there. Please, we're begging you and the team out there. But just before we go to the lines, Mr. Kane, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Imagine just the headline. An investor wakes up in the morning and look at the headline from Liberia.
Yes.
The senator office was broken into and documents were taken from there for an investigation. Who wants even Vice President Joel Howard Taylor alarmed that she's not safe.
Yes.
She's on the issue of her protection. Mr. Kane, with this kind of news coming up from who the serious-minded person,
yes,
hard-earned money in honesty want to invest in this kind of environment. When you talk and they say we're sending bad news on the country, You're creating all of these things. How do you take over in 4 months? You sending your son to go meet with corrupt people. People with
Steve, your line just
Yeah, I think he's frozen. I think it's the internet.
frozen. Yes. So yeah, Steve is trying to say that going around making deal with shady characters. Steve, what happened? You somebody called you or what happened?
I'm not really sure. This
Your
thing
line got frozen. We didn't even get all of the words you were saying.
So as I was saying, Mr. Kane, who will be that investor that work hard for the money, that wants to put the money in that kind of environment? How Joseph Boakai even expose his son to the kind of thing there? Because there are people following. You allow your son to go sit in these kind of meetings. When we say the thing, you'll get there with us. Just last night, remember we're having the conversation about Chucky Taylor, how he exposed himself. Today he's in prison here for this long. How can a wise man, quote unquote a wise man in Joseph Boakai, allow his son to be exposed like that? How? This young man got a whole life in front of him. The man is not even in government. Why put him into this kind of negotiations?
Yeah.
The young man is not in government. Why put him into these negotiations?
The man guy practicing the government that runs critical institutions like the Freeport.
I just don't get it.
Run it, so what are you talking about? He want to be the next oligarch in Liberia. His dad is president. He's the president who's set in Liberia. He want to be the next Rawa Salif.
Yeah, no, but he'll be like the next Chucky Taylor because you're gonna be ruthless. After Robert Salif monetarily, yes, but from the financial standpoint, you'll be like a Robert Salif. But from the from gangster relations, you're gonna be like Chucky Taylor. Our country, we are in very big trouble. I don't know where we are headed, but I'm afraid that Liberia under Joseph Nima Boakai will be divided more, and the country will be corrupt more. And when they start the fight among themselves, they will use voodoo on each other. They will kill each other. The strongest will survive. But one thing I know, we as a country, I don't know when we will look like other country or real country. Because if the leaders are criminals, are corrupt, they're stealing from their people, then is the people that can stand up against their leaders. But if the people are there and ready at any time to defend their oppressors, to defend the corrupt officials, to defend people who are destroying their future and their life, so at what point that country can develop? Maybe let us know if you are all set to the cause.
Yeah, it's fun with you, right? From that article about the constant burglary that happened at the Capitol building, right?
Yeah.
The excuse they give, Sekou, and it's very laughable because you wouldn't even expect, it doesn't even make sense. It's becoming a trend, and they are mostly kind of for impeding investigation. That's what they are literally doing. But they tell you it's because of poor salary for security officer, insufficient manpower, and the lack of stable electricity. So the question you ask yourself, the people who can craft the budget, the people who consume the lion's share of the national budget, if you can't even pay your security officer to man the premises of the Capitol building over there, the home of the lawmaker, and if you cannot provide stable electricity for your own office, how can the average person expect any better in Liberia?
Yeah.
That is the biggest question. Yeah, but maybe let us know if you're ready.
Imagine lawmakers are not secure, are not
Yes,
safe.
indeed, got it. So
also,
if you guys ready for all the go to the line, then we can start.
Then what's about the common people? When we talk, you'll get vexed. But let's hear from our people.
All right. So the numbers to call is 0778 Sorry, 077 0777 285 285 961. Again, 0777 285 285 961. Again, that's the number to call. 0777 285 961. Again, 0777 285 961. And you will be live right here on the SKTV on Truth FM 96.1. So let me go to the line and pick my first caller. Hello. All right. So 0777 285 961. To this caller. Good evening. Hello, go ahead. You have a very serious. What's your name? Hello, what's your name? Hello? Hello? All right. Maybe you don't want to be part of the show today. Let's call
Are
good evening.
are you hearing the person?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
but
you
go
alone.
ahead. Call your name, at least then you can now go straight to the, or maybe what you want to talk about. Go ahead.
I'm not hearing the person though. I don't know if other people can hear them.
Are you sleeping or what? We're not getting you a little bit low. Okay, go ahead. All right. All right. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. This caller, good evening. Yeah, man, brother, go ahead. We good. Oh, thank God for life. Go ahead, Chief. Pascal Davis. All right. All right, Pascal. Thank you so much. Today's caller, good evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Okay, boss. Go ahead, Chief. Yeah. All right. All right, boss. Thank you so much for being part to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Go ahead, Chief. All right. Thank you so much. Let's give the government a chance for the government to work to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Yeah, Jim. Is that Maulo? Mm. Who people are you talking about? You gotta be specific. Oh, okay. All right. BDT. All right. Where are we going, my people? U.S. rate is up and the price of rice is up. The guys asking to this caller. Good evening. Yeah, I'm good. Thank God. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Go ahead, my brother. Yes, go ahead, Chief. All right. Thank you so much. Look, it's just so interesting. Go ahead. Yeah, my brother, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony. Good reminder. But when we say hey, the people say maybe we don't like. So maybe that you will say hey now, maybe then another time. Yes, indeed, 100%. Oh. All right.
People don't get anybody more than 1 minute. They can take
All right. Thank you so much. Liberians are speaking out. Today's caller. Good evening. Yeah, my brother. Good evening. Go ahead. Yeah, my brother. Good evening. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
Post more volume. Post more volume.
Hello. If you call here and you be accusing people or being partisan or quoting, hello, excuse me. The only thing we want you to do is just go, hello, chief. Go straight to the points and not to insult, not to accuse other people of what you don't know anything of. If you go to the point, if the points are genuine, we'll give you about 1 minute, 30 seconds. But don't come be accusing people of partisan. All right, go. All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
Chief, yeah, like a few more callers. Let's listen to see what manner people. Don't
yeah,
take
go
us
ahead.
our time. We got time for them. Let's listen to see what manner people.
Yeah, my brother, good evening. Go ahead, your name and from where you join us. Okay, boss. Go ahead, Chief.
We never regret putting the government or bringing the government to power. So now get the government in. It's too early to complain.
Someone said that you put. Hello. Hello. So one of your brother just called in and he said on May 14, 2010 of former president, we have first 4 months of going to 5 months. They protested. Why now you want time?
We need to be patient. I want to check and someone when you are we're not patient. Now it is not patient. You know,
I'm asking you a question, you're not answering the question. Now you want this? Okay, go ahead, Chief. All right, no problem. So let's call a good evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead, your name and from where you join us. Okay. All right. So, Sekou, Steve, and Brazilian Mongo, I want you people to really maybe address some of the callers' concern because we have 9 more minutes to go. So I think we can use that 9 minutes so that you people can address the callers. Yes. So thank you.
Yeah, Sekou, I don't know, you or Monk want to go first? Me, I dare you.
Monk can go ahead. Then I'll come there.
Well, the same responses we get every day. Some people want more time. Some people can see the parallel between the previous administration and the present administration. So it all depends who you're going to ask. They will keep playing politics, but they know exactly what's happening. We keep saying it all the time on SKTV. Nobody can perform magic or walk on water in 6 months, but there are moves that you will make that will tell you that I don't need 6 years to know exactly what's happening. You know, when Amarakonen first blew the alarm, the gasket on the whole machine thing, the figure kept changing. First it was 100 machines. And then we go look and say 385. And some people 285. And some people say it was now a purchase, but it was exchanged for something bigger in terms of resources. So the first thing my mom ran to, you remember the resource swap when Samuel Toure and the Magillionaire pushed that narrative that they needed funds to build roads in the southeastern corridor of Liberia, that they were coming to use the Wologizi Mountain or some other mountain in exchange. Why I say this government and CDC, they are no different. They are the same. And they will do everything to keep it that way. That's why they want for Liberia to remain between CDC and United Party, because they are the same players, either way. Same phenomenon, different end of the spectrum. That's just why it is. And they will make sure they keep you guys in that bondage for a very long time, because I keep saying it. The vast majority of Liberian voters cannot think more than their feelings. So at the end of the day, will be sentiments about everybody defending their own political party, their political leader. Nothing will change. It will just be oscillating between the CDC and Unity Party because they want it that way and they intend to keep it that way because the few who are in power, they love the business model. It's profitable for them. They are not held accountable. The vast majority of the citizens don't pay attention to these things. Some of them listen to it, and the very few that will pay attention will come and play partisan politics. So at the end of the day, there is no outlet. So we talk here, they will call every day and make the same excuse that you want 6 months, you get it for 1 year at least. Some people say no, but you did it June 7 protest. June 7 was only like 5 months to the presidency, or yeah, when you launched one of the biggest, if not the biggest protests in the history of Liberia that was very, very monumental, that international media all over the world carried that protest. But now you want to give excuses because the guy who you brought to power that you were won about, he's not performing, so you want to find a way to create you want to insulate yourself from the reality that exactly what's happening. It's nothing more than that, Sekou.
Mr. Kane, what say you? Because you were attacked a couple of times by other people or whatever it is. Someone who beginning or you know.
Yeah, so Hey, this person, Progress, I don't know, Progress Orito Johnson, you don't use those words on here. Don't call anybody dog. We don't do that here. So don't do that. The next time you write something like that, we'll block you or will restrict your ability to write on here. Okay? Don't call anybody dog. That's not good.
Yeah, that is too demeaning, man. You don't
Yeah,
do that.
just stop that. I know say Gongano can be
It can
somehow
be annoying, but it ain't
be
worrying that.
annoying, but it doesn't warrant you going down on that route. Just stop that. Just stop calling each other, dog. We don't do that. Please. Please stop doing that. So for people who were actually attacking me, talking about, upbringing and all stuff, you coming on social media to insult or coming on the radio to insult speaks more about your upbringing as opposed to somebody else. If other people can come and make their point, register their disagreement, but you are unable to do that, but only to insult. That says a lot about you. I'm not going to take it personal. I signed up for this, and I do not expect anything less. I know there are a lot of people who are stay traumatized, and some of them are very angry that the president is supported, is not performing well, does not understand governance, does not know what's going on, and is not in control, and the entire government is unstable, no sense of direction, no focus, and the country is going downward. So if I were in their position too, I'll be angry. But they just don't know where to take their anger. Instead of taking the anger to the president who has failed them, they're taking it to us who are actually speaking truth to power, making sure that the president does the right thing. We understand your frustration, your anger, but you are directing your energy, to the wrong people. We are not the enemies of the country. We are not the one actually holding the forward march of the country hostage. It is the government, people who are in power. They are the one that are actually holding the country hostage. In fact, they don't want to sell Wologisi Mountain for chicken change to put in their pocket. So Joseph Boga should be the person to direct your anger to, and his enablers and his chronics who are there, pocketing the Liberian people money for their own personal gain. So I'm not mad at you. I'm just asking you to redirect your focus and your energy to the people in power that are stealing your money. So I love the colors. Truly, I love the colors. But you just need to actually understand and redirect your focus and your attack on the people that are actually destroying our country to help us, all of us, so we can deal with Joseph Boakai and people then to stop destroying and bringing humiliation to our country.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. The only thing I want to say, we are accustomed now. We're used to you're coming here and you're venting that transfer anger or whatever you guys have going on. It's not a big deal for some of us anymore. Some of you who don't even acknowledge you, who don't pay attention to you. Left on my one say you were right. You will call and say whatever you want to say. I don't pay you no attention. You're not important. Imagine your mouthpiece for someone who does not even know you. Chile Baga don't know you. Chile Baga will never know you. The people that you make noise for, they don't know you, they will never know you. Maybe your family member in government or whatever it is. That's on you. But one thing I want to let it say, you might Baga government know, is you will do what is right. All the Liberian people will make a decision. On SKTV, if there is nothing we can assure the Liberian people in the world at large, all your secret will bring you also. You're here today. We will bring it also, and we don't care who name is involved. Even if you go in a car trunk and you do corruption there, we will know about it, we'll bring it also. We will expose you, will expose your secrets. Anything you do will expose it. Without you won't wait, that's fine. You can wait. And not anything. Everybody, when I'm born the same day, we probably will say we're not waiting buying that one. You won't wait. We're not very with you.
I know, right?
With us, we not won't wait.
Yes.
We have to agree at the same time to talk. So let us talk. You know, so we are telling you, look, if you want to talk, the way I will know you want to talk, you will not pick up the phone and call. I know you won't wait. But why come on the phone and say we should wait?
Wait,
Well, you're already waiting.
You're already talking.
Yeah, don't be the fact that you need to pick up the phone to call.
It mean you talking, it mean you waiting.
Yeah, I mean not waiting again. So you undermining yourself, you contradicting yourself. So you're lead or you're lead or and the thing what we say here today is Joseph Parker didn't say that lie. What did that Jeremiah what that Joseph Parker? They say that lie and they want to challenge it. They let them bring the challenge on. And we'll bring the proof. On FKTV, we don't do the same business. Don't funny show them what you can do. They say, we don't do they say, yo. We don't do they say, yeah. And then we marry again. Yeah, coming. They can have a press conference on Sunday.
Yeah.
For the information we are getting, the noise will be too much. The noise in the town, it will be too much. But that one, I will leave it with you. The one who talking, you want to listen, you listen. You don't want to listen, that's fine. Again, it left for the Liberian people, whatever they want to do. The boys in the court. So Joseph Boakai, you tie a rope on your neck. Joseph Boakai. You tie a rope on your neck. And the funny part about the rope that you tie on your neck, you're not just tying it locally. You even pissing people then off out of Liberia. People that are supposed to be trusted people that you're going to work with. That's what will take you seriously. You think you can fool everybody. Joseph Boakai, stop it. Papa, stop it. And to your son and your children there, I will advise them also to talk to you. You need to stop. Your son Chucky Taylor, they have to end up. Just stop it. Let's do what is right for our people. I'll leave it there.
So, neighbor, before we go, you want to say something in responding to the callers? Because I know you're the one at the receiving end, taking all the calls and the text messages and disrespect and insult. You know, I know we all receive it, but you are the one that they can always call to attack. So, do you have anything to say before we go?
Yes, so far so good. I just want to say thanks to the team, and maybe Frank, like you said, I really receive all of the threats sometimes, especially during the heat of the elections, and we survive it, and we stay moving on very strong. So yeah, that's it. Like my brother President Mo said, you know, it's like we are happy in our poverty for me and I the entire life. So no matter what people say to us, we are happy and we are celebrating. Where in this world somebody will be celebrating in their own poverty? You are affording how to get you out of poverty. And you are saying, no, I still want to live into poverty. Please leave me. So that's the kind of people we are. And to admit, we just see politics and personal feelings, emotions, the feeling of I like or Steve, I like President Mo, I like Sekou. That's how the party look. Mind you, right now, a rice bag is around 4,000 plus Liberian dollars right here in the capital city. So what's going to happen outside of the capital city? Then you are defending. So that's it. Someone will say we inside. So
But
thanks
let him wait to eat. This will be eating
for everything.
You know, there's a famous on the abolitionist Harriet Tubman. She said, "I free 1,000 slaves, and I could free another 1,000 only if they knew they were slaves." You know, back in the day during the slavery, the house, the slaves that were working in the field in the house, but not working in the house. They were the cook. So because they felt that they were in the house, but they were slaves, they thought that they were better than the one that were working in the field. So when it came time to escape, the one that in the field were looking for rescue, and the one that were in the house cooking, washing the floor, and washing the bathroom, they thought they were part of the ruling class, so decided to stay behind. That's what happened. People don't know that they are slaves, and they choose to remain in their slavery. Wow.
Interestingly, they're not only them feel the pinch of it, the children then come and see them and they go in the same cycle.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Your
Yeah,
power,
yeah.
praise and worshiper. You can, you born, you grow, you 18, you tend to be a praise and worshiper. In fact, you become a sophisticated praise and worshiper because this time around you get cell phone, you can write. I mean,
And more to that point, do you know some of the ones that were slaves, where they were giving certain leverage,
Yeah.
they were the ones shooting
Yeah, they
and,
won in the field.
and kill other slaves. They were the one, in fact, their masters sometimes had to intervene, telling them not to suppress other slaves. But they were the ones shooting and killing slaves for doing nothing. For them, even though they were in slavery, but because they had some opportunity over other slaves, they feel better than the other people. They feel that they were not slaves. That is slavery mentality we have in Liberia. Those that have the opportunity today, they have one or two people in government, a family member in government, or they have somebody that can give them, their leftover, the crop of their stealing things.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs. So they be a part of it too.
They feel that they are not enslaved. They feel that they are not poor because they are getting the crop of whatever the other people got it. They're getting the leftover food from the other people. So for them, they are eating with the masters. So others who cannot afford, they don't have that opportunity. They are the actual poor people and slaves. Yeah, but I mean, I think we can call it a day. Steve, you still want to be here, or you want to call it a day?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I think it's okay.
well, I think we can call it a day. Tomorrow definitely will be on again by the grace of God.
Yeah.
And we're not stopping, just so you all know. We're not stopping. We just started. In fact,
Just warming up.
we'll see who will get tired.
Yeah.
We'll see. And we told you last Friday that particular machine business we're going to tell you. If you're in Teddy Labrimpo, the two will tell the Labrimpo. Okay. We'll also tell the Labrimpo that trip that you've been going on in the private jets. If you're in Teddy Labrimpo, we'll tell them too. We part of the thing what we here for. The child say emergency again. We'll tell the people. We'll tell the people. So Joseph Baga, we don't get problem with you yet. We get problem with you doing the right thing. And when you start doing the right thing, you can rest assured that we'll be right here. We'll also update the Liberian people on the World Economic Crime Code thing. You fall down inside, Papi. You think you fool people that would know better than you. You see yourself. But folks, let's call it a night. Thank you so much to our viewers and our supporters. Milborn, my man, I see you in your yellow shirt today. Today we never talk social issue. Tomorrow we'll talk on social issue. Yeah, because I saw you the morning one woman post something on Facebook.
Myself got to talk my Alan.
Yeah, so Steve, somebody.
Yeah. Good night.
Because somebody's asking that Joseph, Steve's supposed to be part of the rescue team. So are you still with the rescue team, or what's going on?
Yes, I'm still with the team. Let me say this: I'm still with the rescue team. I support Joseph Human Boycott, but I the one on the rescue team who can call Joseph Boycott. I mean, I'm not afraid to talk it. I the one on the rescue team who can expose the secret and when they do bad thing. I on the train now. The train still going and we still telling the police what we're doing there. We are planted in the rescue team are living there to tell the Labrampo the truth. So today or tomorrow, when push comes to shove, the Labrampo can get respect from me. That's why I own the rescue tree. You think I own rescue tree as a prison worshiper? I know that somebody will be prison worshiper. I don't know that prison worshiper. No. I'm not on the rescue team.
So you own the rescue team to rescue the rescuers?
Yes. To make sure they do what is right, to fall in line with the right thing. I'm on the rescue team. This is my government. I support this government 110%. But the only thing I don't support is I will not lie. Me and you not on la bene.
So what's your title? You rescue what? Rescue son or rescue nephew or rescue cousin?
No, I'm rescue transparency.
Rescue
That's my title. Yes, rescue transparency and accountability. I'm not title on the train. I am rescue, transparency, and
Are
accountability.
you welcome on the train though?
But we're not waiting for protocol. No, there's a kind of somebody who waiting for Joseph Boga to put meaning on the phone. I didn't want to welcome me on Joseph Boga. Joseph Boga welcome me wholeheartedly on the train. That's somebody who now.
What about waiting for the meaning on your phone?
Yeah, they're waiting for meaning to be on the phone. Why me and Joseph Boga finish discussing? I'm welcome on the train. I don't want us to listen to. Somebody's will call on the show and say, "Oh, you're not welcome." I say, "Oh, listen, no." I am rescue, transparency, and accountability. I'll be on the train. I think someone start coming on the train, see Martin calling and running away.
Oh.
And now I come on the tree now. Dylan will run away from that tree. And all the crooked people on that tree. If I said Joseph Parker said you're not careful, you will run away from the tree.
Nobody run away. Who
because on the tree now, when the tree will stop. Because when we bring in the accountability and transparency, all of them will run away. Yeah. And it will bring on the tree. We're not here for
we're not running away from the tree, my man. Now, that tree, then the tree will go, the wrong way.
Joseph Parker will run away from the tree for two things. Because he's not a transparent man. He's a man that lacks accountability. And I blame you will fall off. I blame you will never agree on the issue of transparency and accountability. Joseph Parker will fall off the train. Watch and see. You see Joma Jala or changing my title to rescue complainer. Okay, I don't get problem. I'm not transparent. You see, to tell you, Joma Jala there.
Joma Jala that rescue children that defending rescue.
No.
Joma Jala, they are the rescue defender. The children.
No.
They rescue also Charlie.
No, you carry Joma Jala.
Nobody don't know them. Nobody knows them in Joma government. For them, because he from Lova, Joma Jala pa.
You giving Joma Jala Kutato. No, you giving Joma Jala Kutato. You're not even part of the children of the rescue team. No, Joma Jala is a rescue certified person worshiper. That he tattooed there. A rescue certified person worshiper. Like Joma Jala tattoo. Nobody knows him on the tree. I bet he never spoken to anybody prominent on that tree. I bet Joma Jala. He has never in his entire life, and he will never speak to, because he not nobody there. Nobody knowing on the tree, and he not there. So as a rescue person worshiper and a Siko fan, what he does is he need a job, come on the show. He and the other one they call, I don't know what the other one, one other funny one can be ready whole day. He'll be ready whole day, can't they be ready whole day. He not get what to do. They leave their family, they leave their work, they can't they get ready. For them, they're bored. That they can play video game all day, they got nothing going on in their life. So they play video game. Once they see the show on the run that I play, they come for entertainment. Like they can get attention. So you stay here. You can use this show to get attention. You stay. You can be validated. And one or two people can respond to you. After we turn the show on, you're nobody. You can be running to Spoon and other places again. You're just happy for different show, different. No work, nothing going on. If you check about Joma Jala just saying that someone in a basement playing video game all day. I want to challenge him. Nothing going on with him. He got nothing going on for himself. Because somebody who got something going on for themselves, you don't come and be praising your friend, man, all day and all night. That's not what you do as a man. You so get a life. What I know say guano. You get the man in says say guano. You know, you get funny mean that you need say and you get guano there. The one say guano when you in that brother wrote book that only one exists, you go get a scene need and misbehaving in public. Yeah, you get an intellectual need, but you appear to be a fool in public that you have to listen to. But Melbourne, before I leave, I know you posted that thing today about that woman. You know, there are some women that she understand, and I want to agree with her. That particular video, I want to say thank you to her. You know, I want to say thank you to her. And I watched the video repeatedly. You know, these are women in the society who are well alert and they're waking in their consciousness. So I want to work with her. I think she's a good woman. You know, and these are people that we want to. And like I said, Melbourne, you never know. Maybe in the future, I'm not opening a church, but I will open an institution in Liberia to help open our religious people's eyes, especially to the Word of God. Because there's been so much misconception in the Word of God, especially in the teaching of the Word of God. And a part of the misconception, maybe we get Joseph Boga, who's a deacon, that is doing funny thing. You can't be deacon and be doing funny thing. You know, and tomorrow I will read the role of the deacon here. I will read the role of a deacon. The thing deacon need to do. I will read the role of a deacon, and I'll call on the Baptist church officially tomorrow to take away that title, because Joseph Braga has been involved with a bunch of shitty things. I told you I want to rescue you and support Joseph Braga, but I had a friend who can support people. I had a son who can support a father when a father doing wrong. I tell my father you are doing wrong. That me can do it. Me, I can tell my father you're doing wrong. So, folks, we'll be back tomorrow. Your thank you. Your thank you, play the guy one. I space on you. You say I causing you. I'm not sorting you, man. Juma Jala. I space on you complaining. You're not complaining. You're complaining time. I'm picking. I space on you. You play video game all day. You play video game all day. You get nothing going on. You play video game all day. If I reallocate you where you are right now, you play video game all day and you eat a children and cereal in the hot way you can do all day. You get nothing going on. Go sit down somewhere, man. We're discussing what cereal putting at you. You can play video game, be eating a children and cereal and milk in the whole day that you as well listen to. You cereal man. You eat all the children and cereal in the hall and they complain again against you that you won't get made no in public. You saw be somebody will look at say you and I don't say one or whatever it is. Go play video game, eat a children and cereal. That's why you go at. You're not good at nothing else. Prison watching your friend, man. You'll be passing around prison watching your friend, man, all day. What kind of man you going to pay from January to December? What day you prison watching your friend, man? What kind of man is that? I mean, you play video game all day and you eat a children and cereal. That's what you can do to your home. That you only can keep in the basement. You in the basement. I challenge you. You can see sunlight. Even in summer, you can come outside inside the whole day. Eat a children and cereal all day with a meal, running whole out of food that you will be making no input yet. Go sit down somewhere, man. That discuss with serious minded people now. You and I other joker that can be on the show here all day. I don't get time for you. Sit down home all day making no eating children and cereal playing video game. At your level then there, you ain't got nothing to offer. You can't see no serious minded man who passes around prison watching from. Anytime you come on a show, you prison worshiping Joseph Boy. Even when they're talking something that's supposed to be sensible, what human beings second disagree with, you find reason around it to fight with people on the show. You find reason around it to fight with people. You fight with the women. You fight with. I don't understand you. You attack Sekou. You attack me. You attack the other person. If you want to say something sensible and reasonable, what logical people who got vitamin D in them? Because you get vitamin D in you. You see sunlight. You get vitamin D. You in basement all day now. You get video game all day. Like you can run the electricity bill all day. Like you can be running the electricity bill. Some of your play video game all day. You get nothing to do. You got vitamin D in you. I say you not get vitamin D in you. Let me say it today. Because you get vitamin D in your sense of reasoning will be okay. Oh, they can't defend bunch of criminal that you don't know. You eat all the children and cereal. That Joma Jala, you get eat the children and cereal in your home. You get nowhere to do that working. It's an serial man passing around making. You don't see nothing here. You don't see that you eat all the children and cereal. Yes. Squad extent you in. If I call Child Protective Services on you there for them to go check for your welfare, to check on you for wellness. If I dare you to call the state you in. I will report that you've been in the basement, you've been kept there. I will call Child Protective Services on you for eating children and cereal. Joke all like you and all joke all the call, I know say one. How you get good men who wrote a good book in Liberia. You can't hear that you talking about something. That means you'll bring your friskiness to me and you and your say one, your lack of vitamin D because you're in the basement all day from January to December, you're in basement. That is so mean, no. That is so kind of public at all. You saw the kind of public at all. That may not get vitamin D, that will make your team right. When you get vitamin D in your team right, you don't kind of public praise your friend, man, all day. Funny minute. I won't be making no. Look at you for long, you're loud, my picking. You will see yourself. You carry your friskiness somewhere else. Carry to the point where you can praise and worship. I hope you asking Joseph Braga, if I find out the state you in, if I call the Child Protective Services and to do a welfare check on you and tell them the reason why the children are running out of cereal is because you eat the cereal 24/7. You ain't got nothing going on. You want me no input. Yeah, go sit down somewhere, man. Funny looking, man. Then you funny looking on top of it again. At the first time, let me see the Joma Jala person funny looking saying I want old car making no all day. Me will be making no. Get your friskiness somewhere else. You might not bring your friskiness to me. I'm not your equal. I can never be your equal. The thing where I don't do, you can't do it. The place where I go, you can't go there. Carry that friskiness somewhere else. Funny looking man. I said Joma Jala. Next time you not eat children cereal again, you go walk around and get some vitamin D in you so you can put yourself together. Go Go get some vitamin D in you. Funny man. I know that anyway. I ain't want to go outside there because if I go outside, you just look funny. I'll just expose you. I don't even want to go outside, my brother. So just did our story. You go want to go there, you not let me. Yeah. When I go on outside, you not let me. You don't even understand what who you messing with. And the wrong man you messing with. When I go on outside, you not let me. Sit down in the hall all day, you get a life that you won't be making noise. You get a life. Funny looking, stupid man like you that you won't be coming and be ready. That second can black at me, I can black out. That second can you know, when you bring a disrespect, that second can say I'm gonna leave you, I'm gonna forget about it. It left my one long time. I finish checking you. You and other joker that can be coming here, like I can show you face. I finish checking you long time. I told you, my friend, man, nobody get comfortable with me. I will check you. What are you making proud with me? To tell you, say you get problem. What are you making proud of women then yet? Who are you attacking women? You don't got work to do. You can't 24/7. You just rap funny thing. You don't got work to do. You don't got nothing going on. You got no life. People over something to do, man. If you don't got work to do, go in the community, ask people to mow their lawn. It will help. At least you will get some vitamin D in you. It will help your life. You don't get no life. Funny looking man. You no, when you can't understand, soon you write anything, you just put a funny looking man with lack of vitamin D. Let him go to the doctor, let him check in. I know the last time you all went to the doctor, let him check in because you in basement all dinner. You live in the basement. I say you go check under his bed. So cereal board and stuff there under there. Go check under his bed. You live in the basement. You live in the basement, sleeping in couch. When you got too cold in the basement and can't stay and sleep in the couch. And while he's sleeping in the couch, he dare not snow. Eating cheering cereal all day, funny looking man. And you won't be talking funny thing. Can't write it again. Be writing funny thing. I will check you. Be writing funny thing. I expose my arrogance. I'm not arrogant. I tell you, I bring your story also. I lead the politics now. You are bringing your story also. A lot of funny one. I tell me I don't say who or whatever you need. I get funny me. You can't rest stupid there. I will check both of you. Anyway, folks. People that who not get vitamin D in, they don't waste their time behind here. Anybody who not get vitamin D in, they don't waste their time behind it. They are not entertained. Zero balance. That man not get vitamin D in. I challenge Joma Jalo to post his most recent picture. Joma Jalo, I challenge you. Because I say, man, go post your most recent picture. On healthy lack of vitamin D, man, eating cherry cereal like you that you gonna make no in public. Go sit down somewhere, man. Anyway, folks, let's have a good day. Say you love kids meat. That shame on you. Shame on you eating kids meat at your age. You eating kids meat. You're not ready yet. Folks, let's have a good day. Thank you so much for supporting us. As always.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We judge it for podcast